Okay, hey guys. Okay, so today, this is what Abigail's video is of today. I am coming up on 1 year of doing Abigail's Adventure and learning about YouTube to the best of my ability that I've been able to do. I've been going through a lot of different things on top of it, but trying to come up with my character and what I wanted for my part in YouTube, and of course being part of different communities, from normal life to different life to whatever, and just establishing myself with a lot of other people who are out there, even when we do not get to see each other face to face. We are still like family, and we are working together on a lot, and I know a lot of people are trying to help me out the best that they can with me understanding certain things. There's so much going into this that I am learning about. So that's what this Abigail's video is about today. Just thanking everyone, and thank you for understanding. And I'm trying to figure out what I can do for my 1 year video that actually started Abigail's Adventure, which was me pretty much being funny when I started thinking and realizing that YouTube family that I had seen or I've been part of even in my normal walks of life. So I'm trying to come up with something that I can do for my final 1 year thing that started with just myself doing all my characters and thinking of different people that have been part of YouTube community, and of course our communities around us in general. So I just want to thank you guys so much for being there for me. I really appreciate it. I don't want anyone to think that I don't appreciate them, because you guys are awesome. You're so blessed and you're so gifted, and I haven't. I just want you guys to know how much I appreciate you guys being there for me, and pretty much being big brothers and sisters and parents and aunts and uncles and just a family in general, helping me survive through a lot of hard times and hard things for me. And I thank you guys so much, and I pray that I will be able to be a mentor or a help to somebody else somewhere along the line too of my own journeys. We're not perfect, and we know that, and life changes and we change and just different things, but I pray that things can get back to a better way of life, like what we're learning and what we're going through. And I just wanted you all guys to all know that, and I love you guys, and I appreciate your support and your help through this, in any way that you guys can give me. I know that I am not an easy person at all, but I am what I am. It's just the way this life is, I guess, or the way life can be. But I still appreciate you guys, and I still love you guys, and I still hope that there's so many of you. I hope you understand the way some things go, even when some of us are so we don't even realize what we're doing half the time. We are real when we're doing stuff, and we just don't realize it, and sometimes we're trying to disconnect with certain things, and I hope you guys understand that. And sometimes in certain things, it's just the way the life goes, and it's just the way things happen. And I really appreciate you guys. I give you guys so much love and support, because a lot of people are on different sides of the fence, and they're living through different things, and they're trying to keep their own, what's going on in their life, out there in YouTube community. So with that said, I love you guys, and yeah, I can't wait to see what the next journey, what we do next, or what's going to happen next. I'm actually eager, even though it's hard for me to feel like that sometimes in my mind. I'm really eager to see what's going to happen in the future, or what's going to happen next with Abigail's Adventure, since we've been coming down to the last chapter of my part in this family. Family of God, family of friends, family of all kinds of stuff. And we're trying to close out old chapters and trying to step forward into the better times. There was a lot of good times in between times that we all miss so much, but we're all going through just difficult situations and different things that are happening right now that have thrown a lot of us off and baffled us. But I love you guys. Thank you for your support and being there for me, as family should, those who were able to be there through those times. And I know you're still out there, and I know you have so much going on in your life, and I love and I appreciate you guys so much, more than I've ever been able to tell you. But I love you guys deeply. And I can't wait to get to share better experience or better time and get to enjoy what you do too, like the way I did when we started this. So I love you guys, and I will see you guys then. Bye. So back to what I was saying anyway. So just trying to put together my ideals for Abigail's adventure. And then, like I said, I'm coming up to my 1 year mark on the YouTube. And just still trying to keep my normal family, everyday thing that I was used to, along with learning more about the YouTube community to my best abilities that I can, because obviously people come from all kinds of different walks of life and different communities and different worlds, and depending on, we're just all over the place, and that's just the way it is. But I enjoyed this whole year of doing my Abigail's Adventure and trying to come up with ways to do my character for it. Through my experience and my walk with life. So it was really fun pulling in my character, and pulling in my characters, just the way I was thinking. And now I'm ready to fill in, the character. Who are they? What are they going to look like? What are we going to do next? What's our adventure going to be like when we get there, and what all are we going to be doing? So in my head, it was pretty much the adventures that I have been on before that I don't do in the present now, because I took a back road to my family life, which I'm fine with, because regardless of what I do, that's who I am wherever or whatever I'm doing. I'm about my families, or my family. And I try to stand by everybody 100%, the best that I can, with the way that I am, just like, anyways, it goes both ways. And I think it's just what made so many things happen that we see today. Just seeing a community of people who realized, different things and brought different changes from their own family views, or their own lives, or their own hurts, or their own scars, or their own battles, or their own ups and downs, whatever it may be. And a huge community has come together and is still working with each other to bypass certain things, because obviously we're human and we're going to be hurt, or we're going to have feelings for certain things, whatever, but we have all overcome a lot of things. And it is hard to overcome certain things, but we are doing it, and we're trying to do it to the best of our ability for what we can do. So with that said, that is what I've been working on with my Abigail's Adventure through this year. I just was trying to establish all these characters. I don't know who the characters are going to be and how it's going to work out. I'm ready to find out what my next step is going to be on things that we can do production-wise, to create the illusion around Abigail's Adventure with everything else that is part, the center of Abigail herself, without Abigail just being that outsider. Abigail is still part of a large community, but she's still this little country girl, homebody person that lives in this big old world of people all around her. So to bring in that opportunity for those different things, to me, I think would be really cool, not only for our parts in the YouTube community, the YouTube families, which there's a lot of us out there, all kinds of people who have been part of the YouTube family, and the other aspects of life, from your normal family life to Hollywood life to YouTube Hollywood life to the musical journeys that we go on, to our family lives, to experiences, to whatever may come to be out of all of this. So this is what I've been trying to do and present for a YouTube thing to do through this year, and these are just a bunch of different things, and it's not even half of the things obviously that's part of Abigail. Those are yet to be seen, but this is just a normal basis on things that Abigail likes to express through her community work here on YouTube, and how Abigail's life, myself, me, how I've been throughout life and part of this not only normal world community, but the YouTube community, along with other communities that Abigail is still learning about and still maybe going to school for, but maybe we realize that there's a better schooling or way of doing this for Abigail. So anyways, all right, I love you guys, and I hope you enjoy this. And again, I'm hoping that this goes somewhere, and I could feel this adventure with having all my different characters with my friends or families or whoever, just makes that spot for the Abigail's Adventures that likes to do these different things. It could play the parts for this next journey whenever it comes up. So until then, and for now, that's what it's all about. So I love you guys, and thank you for being on all these journeys, everyone who has followed me throughout this time, throughout life. I really appreciate it. I could never tell you guys enough how much I love you guys. Thank you for being there for me. I know I'm not always like everybody else, and we know this, and I want to try to do or get any place I can so I can turn around and be as much of a help to somebody as you guys have been to me through these struggles and through these journeys that I have been on. And I do appreciate you more than you maybe have thought, or more than I could ever say or even realized, how much in all this time the people that I have praised and thanked through all of these journeys have been so many of you, regardless if the family has realized it or not. So thank you so much for still being there, even when I can't see certain things. And I love you guys, and hopefully one day I can be part of another part of a journey, a better way. But thank you for standing by me and understanding. I know we're not all perfect. I know we make mistakes through different things in life. We've all been there, and we're all going through different things in our own personal ways of handling things. So with that said, I love you guys, and I can't wait to see you guys on Abigail's next glorious adventure. Bye. I love you guys.